Okay, we're at the station in Krakow. It's 12:30. We're getting ready to leave. We're going to a place that is very important because of history. Okay, we're on the train now. It should take us about an hour and a half to get there.
Rolling.
Now we're at the station, and we need to. It's been an hour and a half, and we're going to walk to the place, and it should take us about 20 minutes to walk there. Okay, so there you go. Okay, now we're at the place and we're ready to go in. We came from the train station, we arrived here, now we're going to go inside.
As we walked in, the first thing we noticed were all the students visiting from Israel. We knew they were from Israel because of the flags with the Star of David, the sign of Judaism. The Jewish people were one of the victims at Auschwitz.
That is German, and it means work and you will be free.
The people sent to Auschwitz thought they were coming to work and live, but they were killed.
That is a guard's house, and these used to be fences to stop people from escaping. This is called the Wall of Death, because this is where some of the prisoners were taken to be shot. Men had to wash here before they were taken to the wall. People had to stand up in these cells all night. They couldn't sit down because the cell is too small to sit. Then the next morning, they had to work all day. This is a room where people were taken and not given any food until they died. This is another guard house. Nani ka yute? じゃあ僕を撮って。遠くから撮って。This is the gas chamber where thousands of people were killed, and then their bodies were burned in the next room. The gas came out of these small holes in the wall. After that, the bodies were burned in these ovens until it became ashes.
Many people think that Auschwitz is in Germany, but actually it's in Poland. Many people think that all of the victims of Auschwitz were Jewish people, but actually there were many other groups of people that were killed at Auschwitz. People from all over Europe were brought to Auschwitz because they were of a different race. Now we know that race doesn't exist. All humans are the same animal. The differences are from culture.
Hi, なんか言って。腹減った？あ？
ここがキッチンです。
はい。
ここで一体どんな食べ物を作ったのでしょう。
Walking around, it struck me that the place I was in was not merely something from the movies or a history book. The events that took place here had irrevocably changed the lives of many, many people. It had brought them a lifetime of sadness. It was quite real. I remembered something somebody had said earlier that week in Krakow. Nowhere is the grass greener than in Auschwitz. Looking around, it did seem rather green, with the strong wind blowing the leaves of the trees and the thick blue grass everywhere. I noticed another strange thing. There were no birds. There were no chirping sounds. There was just the silence and the sound of the wind through the trees.
Okay.
The Germans were crazy? The picture could not be so simple. The average person must have been there then, just as we are here now. Our society still has prejudice and discrimination. We are blind. These pictures show nurses measuring eye color or the shapes of faces to decide what race a person was. Seeing the lists of all the people who had died at Auschwitz, I closed my eyes to see what I felt. It was not anger or confusion. To the contrary, it was a cool, kind, and perhaps even grateful feeling. Perhaps the ghosts of Auschwitz were thankful to the people who had come all this way to learn their story. Perhaps they knew that something good would come from people having the courage to look directly into the evil. Maybe we could avoid getting trapped in the here and now next time. Maybe we would notice before it was too late.
These are all brushes taken from people as they arrived. These are all glasses. These are pairs of glasses taken from people when they arrived. These are all pots and pans taken from people. These are artificial arms and legs. These are all shoes of people taken from people when they arrived. These are bags taken from people when they arrived. These are children's shoes. They're very small.